Congress is trying to reach a deal on lifting the debt ceiling before the end of the week. Part of that deal will be the end of the pause on student loan payments. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Cole Hinkey live in our Capitol newsroom tonight. Cole, this likely won't be as simple as just starting payments back up.
Brandon, that's right. The pandemic itself was unprecedented, and it led the federal government to make some unprecedented moves, like pausing federal student loan payments. Now that that could be ending, there's still a lot left to be determined about its impact. The 3-year-long pause on student loan repayments would come to an end in August under the proposed deal to raise the federal debt ceiling.
Well, certainly for the borrowers that have benefited from the pause, this will be an added cost to them.
If the pause is lifted, debt holders would start to see interest rack up again. There are an estimated 45 million people in the country with a cumulative $1.6 trillion in student loan debt. UIS professor Richard Funderburk says that could have some wider economic impacts.
For those population of borrowers that haven't been putting money towards their debt retirement, they've been spending that money on other things. So certainly we would see a reduction in the flow of money to whatever those other purchases are.
The end to the pause is part of a much longer list of compromises reached between President Biden and Republican leadership. President Biden expects the deal to make it through Congress.
There is no reason why it shouldn't get done by the 5th. I'm confident that we'll get a vote in both houses.
There are lawmakers on each side of the aisle supporting this deal, but Illinois' delegation is split. Congresswoman Nikki Budzinski says she will vote for the deal, but Republican Congresswoman Mary Miller says she will vote no. Now, other congressmen representing the state of Illinois have also just not made their positions clear yet, like Congressman Darren LaHood. Now, while the student loan pause may be ending, the question of whether or not forgiveness is even allowed is still in front of the the U.S. Supreme Court. And if they decide that it's not, then that would prevent the country from ever putting in a similar policy like this again. Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hinkey, WCIA3, your local news leader.
All right, Cole, thank you. Speaker McCarthy recently said in interviews that the student loan pause would end within 60 days of the agreement being signed. That agreement also requires Congress to give approval before any pause like this is extended again. President Biden has been able to extend this policy on his own throughout the pandemic.